Big news for the military. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is going to be doing a little bit of curtailing of your recruitment, introducing a pair of amendments to a defense appropriations bill that would bar the military from using funding to maintain a recruiting presence in U.S. schools or on digital streaming platforms such as Twitch. Accompanying those, she said, whether through recruitment stations in their lunchrooms or now through eSports teams, children in low-income communities are persistently targeted for enlistment. In many public high schools where military recruiters have a daily presence, there is not even a counselor. As a result, the military stops feeling like a choice and starts feeling like the only option for many young, low-income Americans. And that is, of course, why they set up in these schools in these particular areas, knowing that those are people that they're probably going to be able to snag. Now, Jordan, we talked about this topic a couple of weeks ago. Like, am I crazy, or is this not a direct result of you engaging with Army eSports on Twitch? Walk us through it. What happened?
It's been quite a couple of weeks. Yeah, it started with the Peace in the Nation. I'm grateful that they heard me out and understood the importance of writing about this. And in that piece, I detailed the shady giveaways, the fake giveaways, the recruiting tactics employed by the Army and the Navy on Twitch. Immediately, the next day, Twitch responded and said the Army has to shut down these giveaways. They're scammy. They don't follow guidelines. You're out of TOS. Okay. That was great. But this kicked off like a larger round of reporting on the Army esports team and the Navy esports team and how they were lying to viewers about their objectives, saying, "No, we're not here to recruit. We're just here because we love video games," and how they were admitting on stream that they were blocking terms like war crime and Eddie Gallagher in the chat, and blocking users who were asking about these things. And that led to the Knight First Amendment Center at Columbia University sending a demand letter to the Army and the Navy saying, "No, you can't do this. This is against the law. This violates the First Amendment." So they are representing me and potentially more users who were blocked for pointing out the history of U.S. war crimes and mentioning people like Eddie Gallagher. And then it really took off when AOC took notice and introduced this amendment. And just yesterday in the House Rules Committee, they made an order, the amendment to remove funding or to prevent any funding for the military to recruit on Twitch or in esports, which is great. So we'll see. It goes to the floor of the House later this week. But from what I hear, it will be made in block, which is kind of how they just group amendments together for huge omnibus spending bills like this. And it should just pass with a voice vote. That's the expectation. So we'll see. I mean, tougher road ahead in the Senate, and then ultimately if it gets to Trump. But it's a great starting point, and I am floored that we're here.
Yeah, again, look, obviously there's great reporting in the Nation, and I know Vice did a story about it and all that. But like, I feel like it really was kicked off by their ridiculous, heavy-handed reaction to what you had said originally. You are our Twitch warrior. Maybe that's your superhero. And by the way, I know you're really humble and everything, so you don't want to like claim credit or whatever, but I will say that you don't have to take it from me. My favorite reporter in the entire world said, Jordan tries his hand at reporting once and immediately has more policy impact than I've had my entire career as a journalist, LMAO. And that's Ken Klippenstein, and that's the Ken Klippenstein guarantee.
You can't argue with that.
Exactly.
That's nice, Ken.
I mean, that's amazing. Like, I've tried to push for things, and sometimes those things have happened, but I know that the connection was not there, like trying to get Fox hosts to tell people to wear masks and all that. But it was a quick turnaround too, a couple of weeks. So I only ask that you use your newfound powers wisely and responsibly. With great Twitch power comes great Twitch responsibility.
Okay.
Okay.
You have my word, John.
But anyway, and to AOC, I'm so glad that, like, I have to think it's her that's doing this. She is younger. She gets gaming. She games. Like, would other representatives do this? Probably not. This is one of the good things about having someone that's younger and more reflective of the actual country. Like, yes, it's cute when she plays Animal Crossing, but it reflects that she is more like her actual constituents and she gets those concerns. And now it's turning into legislation, which is awesome. For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.